Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Scorpio, today we're going to focus on your past, present, as well as your future for the next 7 days for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what we got, Scorpio. Okay. All right, Scorpio, in the recent past, we do have the Ace of Swords, we have the Sun, and then we also have the Ten of Cups. So, Scorpio, in the recent past, for some of you, you could have met someone new in the recent past. If you did meet somebody new, Scorpio, in the recent past, it's definitely somebody that you definitely saw a lot of potential with. For those of you, this could definitely represent a starting over energy with somebody that you already have history with. But I gotta be honest, I'm kind of leaning more towards somebody new that you recently met here. I don't feel like this person that you were connecting with here in the recent past was somebody that you do have a lot of history with. I just kind of feel like there was something about this person, there was something about this connection that just kind of made you feel like you just knew, right? That this was the one for you. You just kind of knew that this is the person that you can totally see yourself building and establishing a life with. And I kind of feel like you ran with it. I feel like you kind of trust that feeling that you got when it came down to this person that you met here in the recent past. And like I said, it does feel like a new person. It does not feel like anybody that you have a lot of history with. Now, we have the Five of Swords, you got the Hangman, and then we also have the Lovers out here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, possibly even an Aquarius, maybe even a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your person's energy. Now, if it's resonating vice versa, then it's resonating vice versa. But I feel like somebody's trying to figure out I feel like someone's trying to figure out how somebody feels about them. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out if somebody means well or not. But it does not feel like you. It feels like more than likely the person that you're currently connecting with. It's like this person's currently trying to figure you out and your intentions towards them. Tell me more about the Hangman. Okay. So we have the High Priestess, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Eight of Cups. The 8 always goes to the 10, which we do have out here. This person that you're currently dealing with, I feel like they want somebody they can settle down with and build towards a life with. But for right now, I just kind of feel like, although, right, this is somebody who would love to create something long-term and something stable with you, Scorpio, right now they're still very much so unsure about you and your intentions towards them. So with that being said, I see this person really wanting to take things extremely slowly with you, but it is stemming from a place of them being extremely unsure about you and your intentions towards them, which is interesting because I don't really understand why this person is showing up as somebody who's so unsure about you and your intentions towards them, considering the fact that we have the Ace of Swords out here. I feel like you've been extremely honest and truthful with this person in regards to how you feel about them and what you want with them. So as to why they're so unsure about you and what you want with them and how you feel about them, I'm not entirely sure. Why they're showing up as somebody who's so unsure about you and what you want with them, and whether or not you have good intentions when it comes down to them. Because I think that it's pretty obvious, right, that you have good intentions when it comes down to them, and it's pretty obvious what you want with them because I feel like you've made it known to them. So this is kind of making me feel like you're more than likely dealing with somebody who's currently questioning every little thing that comes out of your mouth. So you could have told this person you really like them. They could very well be questioning that. You could have told this person that you really, want to be with them and build towards a life with them. They're probably currently questioning that, which is kind of making me feel like you more than likely are dealing with somebody who has trust issues is kind of what I'm getting. Now, in the near future, we do have the Judgment card. We got the Three of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ace of Cups out here. So, in regards to the near future, okay, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is you trying to figure out, like, okay, like, what are we doing here? Like, are we going to work towards being in a relationship with one another? Are we just friends with benefits? Like, what is this? What is this? I feel like you're trying to really get down to the bottom of, their intentions towards you and what they basically want with you, because you're very crystal clear on what you want with them. You're just now trying to figure out, like, okay, what does this person want with me? What does this person see with me? What is this person trying to do with me? So that's kind of what you're currently trying to figure out. All right, tell me more about the Judgment card. We have the Magician, we got the Seven of Wands, and then we also have the Five of Wands. This is interesting because this person kind of feels like you're kind of pressuring them into something that they're currently on the fence about. And I don't feel like they like it. It's as if this person feels like you're trying to rush them all of a sudden. I don't feel like you're trying to rush this person. I don't feel like you're trying to rush them. I guess I understand why they would perceive it in that way, that you're trying to rush them, but I don't feel like you're trying to rush them into like a full blown committed relationship with you or anything. I think that you're just trying to currently figure out, like, okay, where is this going exactly? Like, what do you call this over here that we got going on? Like, are we honestly working towards something serious with one another? Are we not? Are you ready for something serious? Like, but it's interesting because it's like they're automatically getting defensive out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And now they feel like you're being like they all of a sudden now feel like you're rushing them. Which again, I don't feel like you're rushing them. I just kind of feel like you just want to know, like, what are we? Where is this going? Um. Okay. Tell me more about the Magician. We have the Six of Wands, we got the Eight of Cups, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. This to me is starting to kind of feel like insecurity coming from them. I'm also kind of getting that. In some way, shape, or form, Scorpio, this person looks at you like you're better than them in some way, shape, or form. And because they view you, I guess, as somebody who's 10 times better than them in some way, shape, or form, it's causing them to also think that you don't really, really want to be with them. You don't really, really want to be with them. You're just making it seem like you do want to be with them. And the only reason why they feel this way is because, again, they kind of view you as somebody who's 10 times better than them. So, in other words, this person looks at you as somebody who can have any man that they want, any woman that they want. Why choose them? Which is causing them to kind of feel like they don't really want me. They don't really want to be with me like they say they do. You know what I mean? And it's because they view you as somebody who can have any man, any woman that they want. Why choose them? So I do kind of feel like not only are you dealing with somebody who does unfortunately have trust issues, but I also feel like unfortunately they are also allowing their insecurities to really get the best of them. In other words, I don't feel like you're investing all this time towards this person because you're bored. Okay? I feel like you're investing all this time towards them because you see a future. You want a future. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you're going as far as to really question them, like, yo, where is this going? What are we doing here? Because you're bored and you don't want to be with them. I don't really see you going to these lengths because you're bored or because you're here to trick them and play with them. I no. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I don't feel like that's what's going on, even though they more than likely think that that's exactly what's going on. That you're just telling them what they think. Yeah, it's like you're just telling them at this, well, they think anyways, that you're just telling them whatever it is that, you think they basically want to hear. But I'm not getting that. I don't feel like you're going out of your way to spend time with this person, get to know this person, and develop feelings for this person, and then now want to build a future with this person because you're bored. You know what I mean? Whoever this person is that you're connecting with, you view them clearly as somebody who's more than good enough for you. Just because they don't necessarily think that they're good enough, for you, doesn't necessarily mean you look at them like, they're somebody who's not good enough. You know what I mean? For you. And I think that that's like the most important thing that this person needs to know, is that you're clearly looking at this person like, I can see myself having a life with you. I want to build with you. I want to be with you. And that in itself should just speak volumes to this person. But unfortunately, I don't feel like it does, because their insecurities just won't let them accept that or realize that they're clearly good enough for you. You know what I mean? And just because they feel like, they're not good enough for you doesn't necessarily mean that you view them in that type of lighting either. All right, what could Scorpio expect? What could Scorpio expect? Oh, man. We have the Justice card. We got the Ten of Swords, but it came out here twice. All right, so, all right. In regards to what you could expect, Scorpio, I understand that this is somebody that you really do want to be with, and this is somebody that you really do want to build with. But unfortunately, I feel like this person has created this negative narrative in their mind about you, that you're just here to play games with them. You're not really serious about them. And unfortunately, because they're allowing their trust issues and their insecurities to get the best of them, it's causing them to think, believe, and feel like you're just out to get them. You're not really serious about them like you say you do. So with that being said, I don't see this relationship really getting off the ground the way you want it to, but it's nothing that you're doing wrong on your end. It's just you're dealing with somebody who has attached themselves to this negative narrative about you, and there is no undoing that. You know, if this person wants to basically believe that you're the bad guy, they're gonna believe that. If this person is gonna sit here and believe that, you know, you're just doing all this because you're bored and you don't have anything else to do with your time, then they're just going to believe that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what sucks, because I feel like in the end, you end up getting crushed, you end up getting hurt because of what they want to believe. That you're out to get them and you're just here to play games with them. And you know what I mean? You end up getting hurt in the end. And all you were trying to do was love them. All you were trying to do was build with them. That's all you were literally trying to do here. And because they think what they think about you, you end up getting hurt in the end because of it. And I just, you know, I just don't feel like that's fair for you. Now, let's pull some advice to see what you should do. What advice can you give me for Scorpio? So we do have the High Priestess, we also have the Tower, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. In regards to your overall advice, it's really, really important, Scorpio, that you just kind of trust the process. If this entire situation, for example, doesn't play out in your favor because they choose to believe that you're the bad guy, don't try to force them into basically thinking that you're not. And here's why this is your overall advice, is because you can sit here and put so much time and energy towards trying to get this person to trust you, but at this point it kind of looks like this person doesn't want to trust you. They don't want to trust you. They don't want to believe that you mean well. They don't want to believe that you really do they don't want to believe these things, right? And because they don't want to believe these things, this is why your overall advice is to just allow this situation to unfold the way that it's supposed to. If it goes south, you have to kind of let it go south, because if you try to force this person to trust you and believe you, it's going to create more harm for you than it is good. And that's why, you know, your overall advice is, if the situation doesn't go your way, don't try to force it to go your way. If it falls apart, let it fall apart. And if it works on your favor, then it works on your favor. But I'm telling you right now, this person that you're dealing with, they want to believe that you're the bad guy. They want to believe you don't have their best interests at heart. They want to believe these things. They want to believe them, even though what they want to believe is not necessarily true. In their mind, they think that it is. See what I mean? So it's a tricky situation. But unfortunately, it happens. You know, when a person's convinced of something, there is no changing that. There is no changing that. Unfortunately, and I kind of feel like your person's very like hell bent on, no, Scorpio's a bad guy, and I just know it. I just know it. Just know it. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helps. Hopefully it resonates, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.